Hello, and welcome to some more Factorio. Krastorio 2, in fact. I seem to be incredibly bright. Why is that? Hang on a sec. Fix that. Maybe if I just turn that down. That's a little bit better. Right, yes, hello. My name is Trismegistus, and we're playing Krastorio 2. The plan originally for today was to see how far I could get for a bit. And then fairly swiftly switch over to doing Angels mod instead, or the collection of Angels mods. However, with some live events, sorry, just checking the stream is properly live. Weirdly, the game audio is virtually silent, even though I checked that before. Bump that up slightly, or that seems to be a bit better. Don't know why it went quiet, but there you go. Right, yes. So, I say the plan was to do Angels. I might still do that, but the problem is well, it's not a problem. I've got a new job, and I'm going to have to move to do that job. And it's quite a big move. And so I need to be focused on that. And reality is that's going to be weekends. And that therefore means that some of these streams will need to be skipped. I've sort of decided not to worry about it in the sense of if I skip a stream, I skip a stream. But yeah, it's sort of quite probable that the Friday and Saturday streams will kind of like fall by the wayside, and then all of the streams when I'm doing the actual move proper. So it seemed a bit daft to start Angels if I'm going to be skipping a load of streams. The other two series are pretty easy to just pick up and go, sort of thing. So, the Blueprint series and the Aesthetic series. So I'll probably just keep them going. Satisfactory is a bit of a shame because it feels like I'm finally starting to get somewhere, and now I'm stopping it. But yeah, the basic situation with this is the game audio on this. Is that a problem? No, that's fine. Oh. The basic situation is that we are just chasing more science, basically. We're continuing to run out of ECUs in particular, but some of these just need doing, and a lot of it's about upgrading belts and stuff like that, which we kind of don't have. It's not made a lot of the belts. We're still quite a way short on all the belts we need, and I mean I haven't even upgraded these, so there's lots we can do. It's just the situation is this, whatever it's called. What is it called? Transceiver is demanding exponentially more. So basically every time it does a test firing, it doubles the amount of science we've got to put in it. So what I'm thinking at the end of this stream, or close to the end, is I'll save it, log out basically, and turn off, because it's doing this because it's the Krastorio 2 Extended, which is designed to make a mega base, and I'm not actually that interested in doing Krastorio 2 mega base. So if I turn it off, it might be that it'll be okay. It'll, sort of revert back to one firing, or it'll turn out we've finished the game, sort of thing. Because people told me something happens at the end of this. So yeah, if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. I can always pick it up later, and just do that ending. But yeah, so we're chasing bottlenecks basically, and the big bottleneck at the moment is low density structures. Unfortunately, the sort of solution to that is kind of the upgrade that's going on. So this actually uses advanced transport belt. So it's just ever so slightly over a copper belt, advanced copper belt, and actually this should probably go up a level at least, because express. I wonder why that's not struggling. I guess because it's not quite getting what it needs, maybe, but it looks like it is. Oh, as it's coming in. No, it can't, because you've got little gaps and stuff, maybe. Huh, odd. But yeah, so this one could do with upgrading as well, but that's even more green belt. And it's not actually struggling with that. But we could put another, you know, we could put an advanced furnaces one on. There was a thing. It said that it fixed this thing, that these advanced recipes were now in there. But it didn't, that it would mention, because the way it dropped out the electronic components, supposedly there were these new recipes added. But it doesn't seem to have happened. Because it was something to do with, you know, active games. Weren't seeing the update. And what about this? So this is also running. Why are you not even... Are you just not getting any copy at all? But yeah, it's not a lot sort of I can do about the copper until it's made the green belt. That could be an issue. I don't know if it is struggling to make green belt. Let's go and have a look. Where are we? This is the belt manufacturer. Oh yeah, something's empty there, isn't it? What's that meant to be? Steel gear wheels. Okay. Wait. That's them. What's meant to be feeding in there then? Maybe it's meant to be rare metals? It's weird that that's... Oh! Huh! Wonder how long that's been like that. Right. I can't even... Have I got a red I can sort of copy from somewhere? So that should be like that. And that should be like that. I wonder how long that's been broken. Because it would be weird that... It can't be that long. Because it would be weird that it's been able to make any green belt if it's just not got any rare metals. But yeah, so these are also running out. Yeah, this is just not getting the steel. Because it's a tiny little dribble of steel that's coming in. Now, is that because that belt also needs upgrading? Where's steel? My steel is empty here. Because it could well all be going into the low density structures. But it could also be that it's just not... No, it is a full belt coming in. So that needs upgrading as well. I mean, I never upgraded the steel thing to electric furnaces. So, I mean, so there's so much to do. But we should be able to do this one, because this is... If we take this up to blue belt, there should be blue belt in stock. I don't know why there's a... I guess it's working around a tree, maybe? That's a bit weird, isn't it? So we want to go like that. Take that to below. It'll gap all together now, won't it? Because... Right, I'll just run this right the way along. Whee! I mean, I think it needs to be higher than blue, but it's going to be a bit of a risk. Upgrading it past, you know, up to green as well, because we need the copper to... What are you? You're nothing interesting. Okay, let's do blue. And it's these two. Needs to be. And then... I don't know if I need... I don't really need to upgrade these bits, because it's not... It's just that it's not getting the stuff in, basically. Right, so, yes. I mean, I've got some blue belt on me. I guess it's been assigned to bots in the network. Right, so that'll hopefully eventually speed up the thing. But basically, the problem here seems a very small number of low density structures. I guess maybe it's going into space science. Oh, space science or something. No, it's just we're not producing that many, basically. Okay. Obviously, they're using quite a lot of steel as well. So we could just, like, copy and paste one of them, but it might be worth using advanced furnaces or something. Because I did bring in all of that plastic. That's part of the reason for bringing in the plastic. So this here. Oh, that's circuits, isn't it? Where was that plastic dropping off? Where was that plastic dropping off? It's definitely up the top somewhere, isn't it? I thought it was this one. Where's the plastic? Oh, there's plastic there. Oh, I'm making plastic here. That's right. I'm not dropping it off. Okay. So we could boost up all the steel. We could go and mess about with that. For some reason, that's missed turning into blue belt. Looks like they've nearly done all that, though. Cool. Okay. I wonder if we can... Well, let's go and have a look at the actual sciences and just make sure the ones that are of interest are getting done. Oh, so you're running out of electric engines. Okay. Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you? Why would that be? Guess this is just too slow and stuff? And I can't put another... Okay. Oh, yeah, it's way down. Okay. That's way off. Huh, okay. So if we sort of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... So if we sort of just double this up, basically, ish. Actually put... do that, maybe. Overlap it. Is it going to work? No. So hopefully that'll be okay. Oh. Yeah. Is it just electric engine you're sort of? Well, you might be short of the others, but you're so short of electric engines. It's difficult to tell. Have I got any of them? No, I haven't, have I? Okay, I'll have to wait for them to get fed in then. Oh, fed in, built in. This is the long-standing problem, where basically, you know, we're short 2 machines, but we're not even feeding the ones we want because we need way more ECUs. But I could add the machines in, I guess. Doesn't necessarily hurt. So we plop that on there. A couple of them boys. So yeah, there's going to be 2 more machines, but as I say, it's not. We can't feed them. In reality, because what would it need? It would need items per minute, 540 ECUs per minute, and I don't even think this is close to that. Oh, it is. If we were running it at rate, we would actually do the business. But we're so low on low density structures that it's only like the first couple of machines that are really working. Oh, it's the first half, isn't it? Well, half if we're generous. So yeah, so that's the big problem there. Which is the other tech card? It's the light blue one, isn't it? Let's go and have a look at that one. See this one? Yeah. Wow, I've got a lot of these. So that's producing 252 a minute. Oh, they're up at 365. In theory. Really? That seems way low. And then, yeah, there we go. They're so bonkers. Let's try turning that way down. So that's probably loud, but not deafening. Yeah, they fiddle about with the noises a lot, these mods. So when that's all running, and all the belts are full, but it's nowhere near enough, is it? If I want to do them at the same sort of rate. Because this I've got... Oh, they put the electric engines in, but it's not enough. Why was it enough when I... Oh, I didn't put the bacons in. Is that any better? Yeah, so that's okay. But it's now lacking regular engines, as you would kind of expect, because I didn't increase the number of those. So we're 8 down, but I haven't got bacons in here, have I? So I don't know if that'll... I've run out now. Don't know if that'll sort things out a little bit. 5.3, but say we're sort of running, not got... In fact, why did it only put 2 in there? No. How are we doing on... Yeah, it's still all the green belt. I don't suppose that's fixed at all, is it? If it is fixed, I'm not sure how. Why has that not really helped? Ah, because there's... Oh, I guess this... Yeah. So I've increased the thing. Maybe it's... Maybe it's because a lot of the copper's fit. No, it hasn't, but... That's a bit weird, isn't it? I increased the throughput, and it kind of didn't make any difference. In fact, it got worse. That's a bit weird. Trouble is, if I increase it again... I mean, we could probably... Because it goes up to green belt, you see. Maybe if I just do it twice. Straight up to purple. I bet there's a load of purple in stock. Or in fact, do I need to bother doing that? Because effectively I'm taking 4 to 1, and I think that's higher than purple anyway. But yeah, if we take this way up to purple. Purple. I think purple's probably just, you know, in stock and available, so... Let's see. Let's see what happens. Maybe if I just take it to there. That'd be a little bit cheaper. Cool. So hopefully there's purple available, but still we're kind of just working on that. Right, so I got distracted again, didn't I? They've put their beacons in, but for some reason this is polluted lanes again. What's been happening to cause that? It's a little worrying that I've seen that a few times. Anyway, is that enough? No, it isn't. So I need 4 more. Okay. Let's grab them. That there. Look at that. Okay. You're too high up. Choo. Quite quick the parts now. So yeah, so hopefully that sorts that out. These were like way over. I mean, you know, we're 0.8 gears over and 0.4 pipes over, so we shouldn't need any more of them. But obviously it's another demand for steel as well. Yeah, so these guys doing a little better because we're getting, you know, a bit more electric engines. Cool. What was the other one? The light blue one. But I'd run out of space, hadn't I? So I'd have to do something, you know, taking it off sideways. Or we could go and investigate and let it work on belts and see if I can work out if this line, you know, the lane pollution is, where am I? I'm completely the wrong side of the lake. See if this lane pollution is a like permanent error, you know, like a proper error, or just it was just maybe when I upgraded it or something. Looks like the green's getting through a bit better. The copper's getting through a bit better. Okay. So these are my thingamy builds. So that's all of the rare metal. See, well, the bit I don't get is what, because it should be on a different bit of belt, if that makes sense. So it shouldn't even be interacting, but it could be that this bit that I've done, you know, that extra thing, because I don't need that. It's just from like a legacy from the blueprint, because you know, we've got higher level belt, so we can do it that way. So we can get rid of all this, and maybe it's that caused it. And in fact, we could probably, you know, add more bacons in. You know, because there's more belt capacity. In fact, can I do this with a filtered thingy? So if I set this as blue underground, yeah, I can do it like that. Do it by hand. In fact, can I just do it across the entire thing? But yeah, it's sort of, I got two separate belts, and some items seem to be getting across the belts, and I don't quite understand what the source of that might be. I mean, I never, you know, I sort of set this upgrading, essentially realised that it was going to take several hours, left it to do it, and then never really came back to it. Does that mean? Because how has this material gotten onto this belt? You know, two are completely separate. Okay. Oops. I do not know. It might have been that these were too close at some point. I seem to remember that being a thing at one point. That I'd put the balancers too close, maybe? So that maybe that was what it was. And so stuff had gone in and it's just taken a long time to work through. I don't think that's a particularly good explanation, but it's all I can really think of. Because these look fine. I'm not seeing any issues or problems. And it's the process stuff, so... You know, it was on the belt, not the raw material. So there's clearly no problems as such here. Oh, I never put modules in any of this, did I? Do some of that, maybe. But yeah, having increased sort of the, hopefully, the sort of throughput, in a sense, of the steel, we might need to go... Oh, they're already upgraded. We might need to go and upgrade the actual production of steel, because it's currently old school stuff. Oops. Oh. Right, prods. Okay. I don't suppose this is... Oh yeah, yeah, we've done purple. Cool, okay. Does that help? That's modules, not... Oh, there we go, look. Excellent, everything's full. So they should be cracking on with doing all the green belt. Yeah, so it's just bots taking the time to arrive, basically. Okay, where does it telling me? Still quite a lot to do there. Has this improved the situation here? A little bit. Where's the other one? Is that the same one? I think I keep looking at the same one. Yeah, some of these are sitting idle, which suggests that not quite, you know, a green belt's worth is actually getting to them, getting up there. Okay, okay. Let's have a look at this steel then. Let's have a look at the steel build. So this is stone brick, I think, isn't it? Oops. No, this is the actual steel. Here we go. Now, do I just want to swap this out? Oh, it's not actually that much coal here. Okay. Why is this not full belts of iron plate? Because there's not enough iron, processed iron ore. Oh, look, that's defunct. Get rid of that. Why are you not... Because you're getting iron ore in. Are you stuck for some reason? Is it oops, just not enough. Oh, I'm trapped again. When it does this. So it's got sulfuric acid. There's no iron ore stuff. I mean, that needs a prod module on it. Oops. No, so it's not that it's stuck. What is it then? So let's do a calculator. So, I'm trying to get red belts out, aren't I? Ah, right, well there we go. That would only output 2.7 and only use 3.0. Okay. So it could be bigger. How much bigger? So we want 1.4 belts worth. So how much is that? Is that down there, maybe? No. Maybe that one? Yeah, so we could do like doubling up down to this one. Yeah. So the one I'm stood next to. If I give this a copy paste, pop it on the end. Are we in construction range generally? I think so. Right, so that should get us more out. I don't know if it's too much what we're putting in. Oh no, it should be okay because they're prod modules. Here they come. Lots to do in the business. Looks like that's all done. So I can do the whole system. So that gets 4, yeah, so it wants 4.6 in. So is this process not... Oh, 9 in, 6 out. Okay. Because the enriched one then gets more. Okay, so we need this to go up a level of belt. Because this is not going to be enough if we leave it at red belt. Let's just leave that there. That. I don't need it to be all the way down, I guess. Maybe just halfway or something. Where are we going? So is that blue already? That one's blue already, isn't it? So these bits need to be blue. Like so. I mean, that doesn't, I guess, but who cares? Okay, so hopefully they'll do them. Again, they should have enough blue. The question then comes on the sulfuric acid. Is it going to be enough? You get stuck again. Oh. Why is this not producing any wood at all? Oh, it is. It's just slow, isn't it? Yeah, this may need upgrading anyway. And I can't put prods in, can I? No. So I might need to do this anyway, but I might as well just do it just in case. Doesn't hurt having them sped up, I don't think. It might need red belt on it and stuff. So they're working away on that. So we should now be getting 4 red belts of processed, or whatever it's called, enriched out. Now we then need to see... Yeah, this is input 4 belts and output 4 belts. So this is built to do 4. I just wasn't providing it with 4. Okay. But we want to upgrade this. I think, yeah. Yeah, let's upgrade it. So, I guess we need to take out... Huh. Yeah, I guess we have to take out all of these. So I'm wondering about not using my blueprint, basically. Because say it's not set up to do this, but have I got any electric furnaces? I should really use the like super furnaces, shouldn't I? Can I? So, would it be there, I guess? So I think it's just doing... Wait, is that going to work? No, it's too far that way, isn't it? Needs to be that. And then... Because these... I can take these out. Like that. Make sure that's all chopped off properly. And then this is that one. Whoops. Oops. Yeah, no, that's okay. Like that. Then we can get some beacons in. So we don't need that many. And it's something like every other one or something. It's not a lot. And I should be able to sort of copy that and put it. Oh. Shut that off. In fact, just get rid of that, can't we? Altogether. They should have loads of them in stock, basically. Yeah. They put some of these in. I think they have. So we can put speeds and prods and stuff in where we can. Probably best if I stand somewhere close to the network. What else? We need to put power poles in. I think if you just go like that, or would, if I put one there, does that hit everything? I think it does, doesn't it? So I put one there, and now I have to have one at the end. Let's put it there. So I might have to do something weird like that. In fact, I could put a substation in there, couldn't I? Right? Oh no. Oh, I've done that weird. What have I done there? Put that there. There we go, that's a bit better. And then... Oh. There, isn't it? There we go. That's your badger. That's your badger. Are we gonna do all of them? Cool. Oops. No, still need some speeds and some prods. Okay. Are you bringing them to me? Yes, you are. Good bots. Well done. Cool. Okay. So I need to set the recipe as well, don't I? It's alright. No, it's iron plate, this one. Sorry. It's iron plate from... Yeah. Okay. Okay, put that in there. That. Okay. Oh, I keep wandering in and out of the network. No wonder they're not bringing anything to me. Right, so let's pick all of this up. And that. And that one. And that one. Oh. That's shared, though. Huh, okay. Might have to do something different there. Get rid of that part of it, anyway. Don't know what the numbers are on these. And I also don't know whether... I assume coke still needs coal. Whether you produce it with an electric furnace or not. Or maybe you can't produce an electric furnace. That would make some sense if you can't. How are we doing? 100 on the way, 100 on the way. Okay. Guess that's you lot, is it? There you go. How are we doing with everything here then? Ah, so pipes isn't coping. Oh, I bet that's item ingredient shortage. Okay. So I could put one of them on. Help that out. I might need to go with a superior. Guess I could also... wonder if it'll even put in the Lella belt. Do that. Assume so. I assume it's still making it and it's available and etc. Right, so if we sort of fill in one side of it fully, we should just be able to copy and paste that into the other ones. Don't need those two, do we? So we should just be able to... oh, no, it's different. Copy and paste this. Like this. Overlap the inserters. Overlap the inserters. And then I guess this side is a copy of just half of it, like that. But I won't be able to put that in. Oh, did I take out the inserters? Because of overlapping with that, so we'll have to see what that's all about. It's probably too much production anyway. Because of the, you know, it'll be over boosted basically. Right, these don't have prods in, do they? Am I out of range again? I am, aren't I? So those don't have prods in, and those don't have speeds in. Got speeds, but no prods. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to slightly rework that. Sort of amazed that that's like even producing vaguely, you know, vaguely enough for all four of those. Interesting. Right, so they're all waiting for modules as well. Have I got prods and speeds and stuff? Not yet. Are they on their way? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay. Let's have a look at something else then. No, so these are still starving for ECUs. ECUs are still starving for those. However, the belts all look fully upgraded to me. So if we get to that one, yeah, it's giving it a full green belt. That's giving it a full green belt as well. But there's some left, which is only being used a little bit, so we could put in a little build here using advanced assemblers to make more of these and boost, you know, the low density structures and boost it up a bit. I guess it's a bit of an optical illusion in the sense that because it's purple belt, they're moving so quickly it makes it look like it's empty, but it's like the delivery rate is like super fast. So actually it's, you know, maybe that's the equivalent of a red belt sort of thing. But the belt itself is so quick. Oh, these glow in the dark, don't they? That's quite cool. Yes, its purple is still struggling. I'm just wondering about... So yellow isn't eating its belt, is it? So... yeah, we could do like a... you know, like a snake the belts around type of thing. Problem is I should have put this like this. It should have been up here. Or even like that or something, so I could have two of them or something like that. And then I could have just extended this. But yeah, so that one could easily be increased. That one's space science, which we know is, weirdly, is like never been a problem. I don't quite understand why not. So which is the other card? There's the light blue one. Oh, the yellow one. Oh, their belts are full, aren't they? So that seems to be okay and happy now. Are you all running okay? So, they're not really getting enough pipes still, are they? That one's output full now problem. Okay, so if we upgrade that... Can I do that remotely? I can. So that needs to be a thing so that it'll fill the belt properly, I think. We could also bump it up to red. Right, have we got... I've got prod modules, okay, so we get them in. Excellent. Have I got speed as well? Yes, I have. Okay. So say that'll be overproducing. Because one of these, I bet, is more than that. Yeah, so it's 1.7 things. But I'm only sending one belt in, so sort of a non thing. That's a bit weird, but right. So what I don't know is, can I build? I can make steel, but I do still need to give it coke. Okay. And can I build? I can put coke, but I do have to put coal in. Okay. Okay. So we can, you know, do this, but it needs to be moved over. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Because we'll have to redo all the maths, so I'm thinking, let's just pull it all up, really. Just get rid of all this business here. Not quite sure why I decided to do this by hand, but I have done. Just get rid of it all. Right, so we can then grab this. Put that on there. I guess we could take the actual structure as well. It's not hooked up to anything, so it won't make anything more. If we get rid of all of this, sort it out later, then I can copy that. Put it on there. Let's get it all built. This needs to be coke. And can you put prods in? Oh, you can put prods in coke. Okay. Oh, can I not? Okay. Maybe fine. Oh, they're coming in. Okay. But, oh, missed one. There we go. What does the maths look like? That's the question. That was a weird noise. That's the question. Not sure that's going to work, actually, is it? Because, well, I guess I could upgrade the belt so that it all fit in. But the coal's around this. Oh, I could take the coal up there, couldn't I? Yeah. Okay. Let's let them fill it all out. I'll go and stand in the radius. Because we don't need the coal for anything else, so we can have it all go into coke. Okay, okay. How are we doing? Your belt's missing, but that's fine. So what do these actually produce? So if they're done like that, it would in theory produce just over 2 belts and require... So if we upgrade it all to blue, that's still not enough. If we upgrade it up to green, then that's... So it's a green belt's worth, basically. It requires a green belt in. Can I take that down? Crikey. So I couldn't even half belt it, so it may not work then. I can probably just move them over one and have a second lane in. But what I really want to know is what happens with these. So if we get rid of all of these... Again, don't know why I've suddenly started doing everything by hand. So if we get rid of that... And... That... Bit. That... That... And that. Diddly bob. We get. Can you do prods? You can. Okay. So if this was here, and that. So if that's the thing, and then be that. And line it up. What, there? No. Is it there? Yeah. And then that one there. Okay. Oh, I guess they've been assigned to the network. Oh no, they can't be, because that's not powered. Be there. Need the modules and stuff in before I can do the maths. Okay. So green circuits are looking a bit thin, aren't they? Hmm. Is that a faction issue up here? Oh, it is. Okay. Why are you not filling a green belt then? It's just not a green belt's worth, I guess. So green is advanced. No, it's 0.68 of a green belt. And then I guess there's some back pressure causing that, because that doesn't make sense if they're full. Huh. It's a bit weird. How is it filling it if it's getting... Yeah, it must be a back pressure thing. Don't understand how 2.68 outputs become 2 full belts, basically. It must be that there's a balancer, a splitter, that's like the wrong level or something. And so it's causing it to sort of... Ah, well there's a... Well, that wouldn't cause it though, would it? Must be on this one. Green, 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 green. Green. Ah, here we go. So it drops down to blue here. It's blue there as well. Well, that one won't matter. Okay. Because if the pipe's too small, it can't force any more through than the pipe will hold. And then weirdly, that's gone up to purple. Like green circuits are fine now. Oh no, 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 no. It's yeah, okay. It's the top one. I see. Okay. But does that matter? If it's just literally that one, it's a bit rubbish. Probably not in the end, is it? Anyway, that's a distraction. How are we doing? So, this is all filled in. Now, what do you actually produce? Because at the end of this system, we've got a purple belt coming out, haven't we? A superior belt. So if you're producing a quarter of a superior belt, then yeah, I need all 4 of these. To fill that superior belt's worth. I can use the red belt though, because it will compresses down, but this will need to go up here because I'm putting it onto 2 belts. So it needs to go up to blue, I think. Otherwise it will just back up and not be able to load it quick enough. So I think that'll be okay if I just do those bits. I need that one blue as well. Because that's compressing the 2 reds into a blue, and then that's compressing the 2 reds into a blue. Get rid of this bit because it doesn't need coal anymore. Normally I'd be worrying about the power drain on this, but we've got so much power. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so using one of them, it requires... we're working in red belt here, so it requires a quarter, slightly over fast belt, And what do these produce? Oh, it's like 2. So this is way too much, isn't it? So we could go with like green belt or even purple belt. So I've probably got a load of purple belt on me. So we could go all the way up to purple. But in terms of purple, I can't actually... But then it doesn't matter if it's not really using it all. Okay. So we can get rid of this. I think we can half belt it, basically, is where I'm sort of going with this. You know, we've got a sort of a red's worth of... We're doing fast terms. Alright, we're going to have to upgrade the wood as well, I think. So actually this needs to be blue. Yeah, it needs to be blue, not red. Okay. Okay. So they're coming to put all that belt in. I would have to upgrade it. This needs to be a blue belt. It's already a green there. Purple. Okay, so that needs to be a blue belt. I guess I could make both of these red. And that is a blue, I think. I don't know if it changes the numbers. Oh. Don't know. But yeah, we won't be making enough wood, basically. So we'll have to increase the wood supply. So say if we make these 2 red... Because 2 red is a blue. Just like 2 yellows or a red. In normal Factorio, but say I don't know if it's been changed in this. But yeah, so these 2 then come in. They get squished down to a blue belt. And then they get half and half onto a purple. Which would be more than enough. So, how am I going to do that? So this needs to be purple, basically. And then this needs to be purple. And then that needs to feed into here. Oh. Of course, I need somewhere to put that, don't I? Whoops. Could I do something with undergrounds? No, because that's not going to fit. Ow. Because what do you actually need? So if we're... Because, ouch, we're on fast belt. Wait. What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, 0.87 are coming out of fast belt, but it needs 1.4 coming in. So that's not even enough anyway. So it would need that would need upgrading to blue anyway. In which case this isn't supplying enough, is it? Let's do the whole thing and see what it reckons. Because it's all filled in. Right. So, items a minute. All of those are positive, but we got way too many iron plate things. And way too many of them. That's fine. So in terms of superior belt, which is what's coming out all the way down with the train, it gives just over a superior belt, which is okay. But it therefore needs feeding in to superiors. So if we put it as blue belt, it's more than a blue belt. Okay. So these need to go up to either green or purple anyway. That's weird, because it seemed to say it was okay. Let's do the whole thing then. Oh, that's because it's counting that thing. It goes a bit weird. So in theory, this isn't enough still. I think I've managed to double something somewhere. You know, by accident. But yeah, I need a way of getting coke in here as well. And if it needs... So if it goes superior... Oh, it's only half. Okay. It's half of iron, isn't it? That's superior. Yeah, okay. So we could come up with some sort of weirdly, massively complicated thing here. That like splits the coke and halves it with the steel. I guess. So steel comes in. We'll have a superior of coke there. Because that needs to go there. So how are we going to do that? So if that was like that, no. Maybe like that. And then it undergrounds to the next one. So there. Dang, that's in the way. Okay. Let's move it up a smidgen. So it goes there. Oops. There. Oops. So that needs to be superior. Like that. Okay. Oops. Okay. And now we want to underground between these. Like so. And then this needs to be the coke coming out. So that one there. And then I already decided I'm doing something a bit weird with that there. Maybe... Yeah, maybe if I just do that. Whoops. And then I bet a better thing it goes basically all the way, does it? Not quite, not quite. So that's the coke coming in. But it looks like it needs to be superior rather than blue. I think I guess I must have taken one. You know, the maths I was doing with one of them. I assume that was the full thing. It don't matter because this is all superior here, so it's not a problem. Well, I say that. That one probably needs upgrading as well then, doesn't it? Like so. I mean, we haven't even used up this patch, you know? Actually needs to be green, I guess, would it? And then upgrade all of this to green. As appropriate. Something like that. That'll do. So that's the purple coal. And that's all backed. Why is that backed up? Did I not put this up? Oh, because there's no... I need to clear all that down. Okay. And then this then. Make sure it's all purple. Purple. That. Right. Crikey. Yeah, because this all needs to become purple as well. If I do to the end here somewhere, we can just get the bots to do the rest. Whoops. We seem to have gone from yellow belt to purple belt, and I'm not entirely sure I probably understand it all, of what I've done here, but okay. If I make all of that blue at the very least, because you can see it's backed up anyway, so it's clearly red's too high for it anyway. But yeah, all of that needs doing now. We can get all of this picked up. Why is that? Where is that even going? Oh, that's feeding into the stone. Okay. Blimey. Blimey. Okay. Just get rid of that rubbish. Wowza. But yeah, this is definitely... I mean, it's not going to be enough. But, you know. They can't even do the belt there, can they? Because there's no roboports. No, there's no roboport coverage. Who did that, eh? Who did that? Which idiot did that? No. Some in here as well. Yeah. Put some power poles, get it all running. Cooling. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo. Right. Okay. Bet they can't do that bit either, can they? Nope, it's just out of range. Okay. I wonder how my storage is doing. Well, I've got a lot of rubbish and a lot of chests, haven't I? It's a heck of a lot of stone. Crikey. Stone and coal. I wonder if I could turn that into matter. I mean, there's a lot of coal. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 apparently full chests, and it's double from normal Factorio of that. And then are these full as well? Yeah. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at all that sand as well. Another one there, 6. So maybe I could get a load of matter out of that. You know, set up a sort of recycling system. Except it's turning it into matter, not recycling it. So it's not a recycling system. But nearly there. What's missing? Oh, it's just a couple here. Okay. I'm guessing this actually should have gone up to blue as well then. In fact, it must have been, because I've turned that to blue. And then only left this at red. So this probably is going to have to go up to blue as well. But we'll see what they actually make of it when they get in there. But that certainly needs to be... I need to upgrade this stuff as well, not just them. Have I got purple and stuff? I have. Have I got green? A bit. So, let's see if I can do the maths again. So, this is one column of steel production. And at the moment, I'm outputting as an express belt. So, in theory, it would be over an express belt. Yeah, so it should be an express belt basically coming in. So, it should be blue going in. Maybe I just got distracted again and didn't do all the upgrading. So, this should be blue. Look at this. All of these should be blue. Okay. So there, there. And all of this should be blue. And these outputs here. Well, I don't think we need all of it to be blue, but let's do it about halfway or something. Here-ish, maybe. That's not halfway, is it? About there, maybe. It's nitric acid, water. Oh, it's just a slower process, isn't it? Okay. I was wondering why it didn't seem to be doing anything. But these are sort of backed up and waiting for the belt improvement, so that's okay. Now what it's outputting is more than a blue, so it needs to be green eventually. So sort of the end part here maybe. So turning it into purple isn't really needed. Yeah, which is why this is now backed up. But then these are not able to output. Okay, okay. So all of this, say up to maybe there, also needs to be blue. And what have I missed? That one. And sort of there-ish. Why have I left that at blue? And why is that red? Okay. This should be purple. Oh, well, green is probably fine because it's splitting it. But if I'm cramming multiple blues together, they need to hit green, really, don't they? Once they're merged. Okay. Let's see how that all works out. Let's see what it does. Because we know we need to increase this. We've done all of that. Okay. Because this is going to need, in terms of what am I actually putting in here? At the moment I'm putting in fast belt. So it is 1.7 fast belts worth of wood. And what are you outputting? 1.1. So we need more greenhouses. Or maybe we could just beacon. Let's go and have a look at that. So we need 1.7, or I guess we need two red belts basically. So if I put, say, if there were two there, How big are these? Well, so they're not quite even, are they? Feels like way too many. Too many beacons, that. Oh, we shall see. Okay. No power, eh? No power. So how does that improve things? Yes, that's a fast belt now. Do without that last one. Cool. So put that on there. There. Go. So that gives me a couple of fast belts worth of wood. This is now not quite filling the belts for some reason. More machines. So it should be producing... Oh, that's fast belts. Ah. Is the whole thing going to run out of iron? So, if I do... Did they fill all this in? Not quite. Ah, there's a thing we know... Oh, I've not got any. It's taking a while to get to me. Anyway, let's give it a rough sizing. Yeah, there's not enough of the reprocessing because I got all that wrong. And technically not enough of them, but not by any. Well, that would be because they don't have the speeds in. So yeah, we actually need more than this. How much more? So, what then? 37. Crikey. Way off. In fact, that's two. That's almost an entire another one of these. And what are you taking in then? Oh, right. Okay. Huh. Maybe I should swap out. Why is it not bringing me speed modules? Maybe I should swap out and it should be, you know, 2 and 1. You know, 2 prod and 1 speed, and that'll probably balance it up a bit better. Because we've got all these machines and they're not able to do what they need to do, it would seem. Because this is now running low. And we're getting stuttering there, so we have enough input coming in. Just not processing it all. Come on, why are you taking so long? Where are you? Is that you lot? Yeah, that's you lot. Don't suppose we're anywhere close to getting the next one. I mean, it's coming in a lot quicker than they were, you know, several streams ago. So, you know. Except the yellow ones appear to have run out. Or is that just because they're there? What's gone wrong there then? Item ingredient shortage. Oh! Where's the iridium gone? That's iridium plate. That's iridium plate there. Oh, it's run out of rare metals. Okay. When that looks pretty full, it's not really full, is it? Where's that? That's here. Oh, crikey. Oh, we have no trains delivering any stuff. Why is that? Oh. Oh, hello, Tastecraft. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hello, Night Raven. I didn't see you there. Sorry, I got transfixed. Trying to find the right balance, sure, can be difficult at times. Yeah. Hello, Tastecraft. How are you doing? Are you streaming Factorio? There's a way I can find out, isn't there? Thank you very much for the raid. Very much appreciated. What was I going to look at? I was looking at why these trains have not got anything on them. Oh, we're on yellow belt. Wow. Okay. Well, that'll be your problem. In fact, these miners aren't even outputting enough to fill a yellow belt, are they? You good? Good. So are you streaming Factorio? So I can do that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you're doing Minecraft, is it? No? Oh, I don't know. There's an easy way you can find that out, but I... Oh, I don't think I've got a bot set up to do a lot of the commands, I'm afraid. Is there so meant to be shout out? Oh, so I'm not really a... I do this just as fun, really. I'm not sort of a big, you know, I'm not that proficient a streamer. I just sort of say it's just a bit of fun, really. I'll have to set that one up then. Is that... I say it when we shout out, I think. But yes, anyone watching, if you want to check out Dayscraft, do check out their links and etceteras. What was I doing? I was looking at why there wasn't any of that, whatever it's called. And it's mainly because that's pathetic. Have I literally only got one of those tapped? I think I have, haven't I? I don't recall tapping a second rare earth. Because I remember identifying that one as a nice big patch. Oh, and that one. But I've not mined either of them. Ah. Now there's a problem. Huh. But I need stone, really, don't I? Because I need to make... whatchamacallit? Chlorine, is it? Yeah. I guess I never came up with a solution to that. Because I remember having this like session trying to find a rare earths with a stone next to it or close to it. Like properly close, not that sort of close. And I guess I never found one, and then I just didn't bother doing it. Okay. Huh. So I'd need to train stone in, I guess. Have I got another... I mean, there's a stone patch there that I've already mined, but it's not exactly setting the world on fire, is it? Where's my stone being dropped off here? So, 2 trains, you're there. Oh wow, look, that's empty. Is it? It's completely empty, is it? Oh, it is. Oh! Well, I could send you back, because there's no way you're filling up. And sort of cancel that station. But it looks like we are very much running out of tapped stone patches. Oh, hang on. What are you doing then? Oh, you're unloading. Okay. That was my backup to that one. So, we need to tap a stone patch. Or several. Partly so that the bus doesn't run out of stone. And glass and silicon and everything else that's made from it. And partly... so that we can send some close to one of these rare earth metals and tap that because we need chlorine. Okay. Anyway, is the steel problem anywhere near solved? No, because I never put in... That's right, I was going to try adding in speed module. I wish there's a way of doing this automatically. Oh! Hello, gentleman scientist. Hello. Another raid coming in. Crikey. Raid. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome all. Hope you're doing well. I'll go space exploration. Oh. No worries, no worries. I'm not sure what that message was with the spam. I guess you were... Oh, crikey. Hello, Quatch. How are you doing? Welcome back. Bad bot. Oh, right. It was a bot, was it? Okay. Yes, welcome all to a bit of Krastorio 2. What about my raid? Oh, right, okay. Maybe that's because it's the same message again. What does that say? Sleep is a future me problem. How you're doing anyway? You was it a good stream? How you doing? How was it? So it looks like GMS is probably gone, but how's he doing with the old SpaceX? I wasn't gonna really stream this week because this is obviously Krastorio 2, and what I'm gonna do. Wait, when am I gonna do that? Oh, about 6:30 or so. So in about an hour or so, is see if I can turn off the Factorio extended mod and see what happens. I mean, it may all just fall apart, but and we can just load it back up again. But I sort of. It's basically forcing me to make a mega base, and I'm not... Oh, I ran out of... No, I haven't. Why did that not do that? Oh, it stopped. Why is it all backed up? That seems a bit weird. I'm not that interested in doing that. I mean, to say I'm not against it, sort of thing, but... I don't... You know, I'd rather move on to something else. And I was going to switch to trying out Angels, because I've never done... Well, Factorio 2 is the only one I've done, but I recently got a new job and it's going to require me to move, so I'm basically going to be like doing a lot less streaming, I think, because I need the time to find a place to live and move. So I sort of thought, well, there's no point starting Angels, doing one stream, and then not streaming it again for 3 months. So, right, that's all of them done. Why has this all stopped? Oh, it must just be that the chests are full. But yes, welcome on. I don't know if anyone's new to the stream, or you've come on. GMS has kindly rated me a few times. I don't think I've had the chance to return the favour, because he's normally either streaming when I'm streaming, or you know, I'm done and he's not doing it. But yeah, there's no flashing symbols, so it all looks like it's probably filled in. Right, so does this balance any closer? Yes, there we go. That's better. Cool. Right, so I need to get rid of this belt because it's just out that robot. Yeah, so if anyone is new and say hasn't been in any of the raids, then let me know and I can explain what's going on, who I am, and all that sort of stuff. I'll be totally honest, I'm a little hungover. Just going to celebrating the job, new job. Had a bottle of wine last night, so I'm a bit sort of bit slow today, if I'm honest. So that's all red. Why is that bit red belt and the other bit blue belt? That seems strange. Oh, it's all backed up, so we're not running out of stone yet. Oh, I get it. It's because... yeah, those two are going to sand, and okay, and that's going straight in there. Right, so we need to find a nice couple of stone patches, I think. Oh, I have to clean my inventory out. Let's see if Spider's still got... where are you? Oh, no, come this way. Come this way. Let's just look and see how far we're doing on the old... Dewberry. Yeah, you see we're way off. I think it's quite a good way of getting you to do a mega base. But I hadn't realised it would go this nuts. Because it doubles each time. So we've done 6. So this is 7. And it will go then to 128,000, 256, and 512. So 500,000 tech cards would need producing for the final one. Which is a lot of tech cards. Okay, let's see what Spider's got on board. Oh, loads of stuff. That's good. Okay. Why have you got all that wood? Miners. Don't really need those two, do I? We're going to need some more stations, though. I don't think I set any logistics things up on Spider. Let's get some of these in there. Fuel for the train. What about chests? So I'm going to need more trains. Okay. Let me see. So put that up to, say, 4. Up to 8. And then if I get rid of... I don't really need... Whoops. Don't really need... Oh, have I got them on a... Keep saying I should sort this out, but I never do. What do I actually need? I don't really need beacons, do I? We could turn all that into landfill. Don't need furnaces. Do I? No, I need miners. And is it... What is it to make? So I need crushers, miners, whatever they are, electrolysis, chemical plants. So I could go with advanced. That's electrolysis again. Chemical plant. Oh, that bit's irrelevant because that's mineral water. So I'm just doing the chlorine bit, aren't I? So it's just miners, crushers, electrolysis, and train bits. Okay. So what can we get rid of? We can get rid of that. And then we don't really need pipes and all that sort of stuff, do we? Don't need greenhouses. Don't even know why I've got the biomass things. Why have I even got them? Assembly machines, not for this. Beacons, furnaces. No. Have I got electrolysis already? So I keep saying I'll rearrange, you know, sort this out so it's more better organised, and then never actually doing it. Don't need condensers, do I? Can't remember if it was filter. No, it was electrolysis, wasn't it? But I don't. Why have I even got refineries? Where's advanced chemical plants? Oh, I've already got them, so it's okay. That. Roboports, trains. So I put those in Spider. It's got loads of rail. That'll do. We'll see what we need as we go. Right. Where can we attach it on? So we'll go with this one. I think. For the actual rare earth. But then where the heck am I going to get stone from? Because it's a bit... It's interesting actually, because in normal Factorio you end up with like far too much stone. But with the RSO, it seems to like really turn down the stone. What the heck is that? Oh, it's just different terrain thing. So, have I got any good stone patches? There's one there that's 5 million. That's a bit rubbish. It's a bit thin, isn't it? I mean, there's one now. Again, 5 million. I mean, that was seeming like the best one. It's quite a way away, though, isn't it? So maybe we should go and tap that rare earth instead. Is there all copper? I'm probably just being blind, but so that one seems to be the best one of a very limited selection of choices. Okay, let's go up there then. Instead. So seriously, the only 6 like decent stone patch open. Well, I mean, I should tap all of them really, because it's quite important for the circuits and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, can't see them. Okay. Do a bit of a walk. Oh. Why are they backed up? ECUs are backed up? Oh, of course, it's the immersion. In order to make the immersion. Okay. Yeah, we got to get this rare earth metal problem sorted as soon as possible. Okay, let's see if we can lay some track in advance. So, what's going to be a good route? So maybe if we put a T-junction in here. Makes me T-junction. Now, need to chop out, oops, signals. There maybe? And then a left turn rather, there. So if the station ends up being... So if anyone hasn't seen, basically, although there's biters on the map, they're completely neutered. They're on like passive mode anyway. But I've been using the companion drone mod, or whatever it's called, and there's some weird like interaction between that mod and like passive mode, in that when I turn them on, I'll turn them on to attack mode, it doesn't elicit any response from the biters. They just sit there and die. So basically pointless. Okay, so what we actually want to do then is follow that path. They're on construction, aren't they? So I'm more avoiding them because they've like evolved to like they're basically at evolution level 1, because I say they've not really been doing anything other than absorbing like oodles of pollution, basically, and occasionally being killed by me. So say they are sort of... There's lots of behemoth biters, because there's the armoured biter mod on as well. So you see we're getting behemoths. So although they don't respond and they don't attack back, they take a while to kill because they're obviously quite tough. So I'm sort of more avoiding them to avoid the tedium of just sitting here waiting for them to kill the biters. Is that all connected up? Yes. Cool. Oh, I didn't get any more stations, did I? Quickly make a couple of those. Right. So let's pop out. And guess if we do it sideways. Where's me? Oh, have I not upgraded that? Let's do... What did that do? Do I want spades in them? Let's just upgrade this to purple. Oh, I haven't got any red on me, have I? So let's make it... Oh! Huh! I didn't know it gave you that selection. All the years I've been playing, I didn't know it. Because these are all the various upgrades I've got in the blueprint books. Huh. Oh, fascinating. Anyway, that one maybe? So if we go to Bluebell, I think I've at least got some Bluebell. Right, so we'll go here. Get that corner nicely aligned. This on here. Oh. Is there any stone over there at all? No, there isn't, is there? Right. Them. So I do need that one. Okay, so that gives me what? So if I turn this one, switch this around, feed it into this one. Right. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get advanced. Wow, it's a yellow belt one, crikey. So I'm not sure how much yellow I've actually got on me. Let's see if we can build this. No, we can just switch it to green or whatever at some point. Right, balance loader. What do I like to load it as? I guess load 4's fine. That and that. That clearly needs all upgrading and stuff as well. No. Don't need to do that. Okay. There we are, we've run out of blue. Oh, you've got some, I think. Only a little bit. Okay. Only a little bit. I could... What can I do? Use some green, I guess, at this end, maybe. Okay. And then this needs to be stone load 3. Wow, so I've literally only got one stone station. Crikey. There. Okay, so this should have a train blueprint in it, I think, somewhere. That one there. And wait, have I got fuel on me? Yes, I have. Okay. So, what we kind of need to do, so the one that's, because this is completely defunct, isn't it? Yeah, there's not a drop of stone there at all. But we should have a train that's basically got nowhere to go. Over at the stone patch. Is it you? Yeah. So you need to come to stone load 3. Wait to be full. So that's that one. I'm not stood on the track, am I? No. So stone unload should have another one as well. Yeah, so that's still going to load 2, which is this one here. Which is all a bit pathetic, but it's okay. And this one doesn't have a thing. With a mission. But when the other one arrives, we can do that. Is this it coming? Yeah, we can. We just copy the thing. Because we need plenty of stone going to the main base. And this is our best production. So I'll just copy that. Cool, so that'll get stone there. So it's not actually that, you know. And I haven't actually done that many productivities. You know, productivity researches. Can I just do that? Oops. So it wasn't my plan as such to do scale. I didn't realise the Factorio Extended was so much bigger in terms of production. Okay, so that's getting close to filling a blue belt. It's not, but you know, do. So you're waiting there. You're waiting there. Okay. Let's head over to here. I guess if I build, I wonder if the station will fit. Basic room. Oh, why does that have a... Where's my station? There's my station. So I could fit one on there, but where would we do the chemical processing? And we'd also need somewhere to unload stone as well, so... Might have to just cut a path through these guys so I can build some stuff here. Yeah, okay. So if this is where we load on, then we need a T-junction here. Oh, and actually it doesn't look like this has been properly filled out. There. Wait. Oh yeah, no, that's right. So that's where we'll load on. So we're going to need to mine this out. But if we take it in that direction, is that going to make sense? Yeah, because I just have it sort of loop round. Yeah, that'll do. Where do you need to go? You need to be sort of there, maybe. It's quite a big patch this. Yeah, I can tidy that up in a minute. How many are we actually short by? Quite a few. So quite long range on these purple ones, I think, didn't they? Yeah, 2 tiles either way. So don't get too finicky about absolutely hitting everything. Where did all that blue belt come from? Those two. Get rid of that one. So yeah, we are quite a few short though. So if I just turn these on, then we'll start wiping them out. It'll be a bit loud, I'm afraid. Yeah, so we need to, we're probably going to have to do another run back. Grab some stuff. But you see, they don't respond, but unfortunately, these guys have got such big... I mean, if I attack them, they'll respond. No, don't. But, I just need to ignore getting hit by the things. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay. Wait, it's the wrong one, isn't it? That one and that. And then also the train. Spider's got some more fuel. But we can upgrade it again. To blue. We've got some fuel? Yeah. Where did it go? There it go. Come on. Wait, why you... No, wait... Oh, okay. It's worth letting them have their fun every so often, you know. So, don't really need them to wipe those other fighters out as such. Why is that not connected? Okay. What I need is to take this worm out, not go blooming messing about up there with your other mates. Okay, is that enough room? So probably worth getting rid of those worms as well, I guess. Okay. So I'm thinking a bit of extension of the rail here. And then in this bit was where we'll, you know, make chlorine out of the stone. So we need a stone station here to drop it off. Okay. So can I just copy what I've got over here? That gonna work? Probably. Might need a bit of fiddling about, but because it's literally just chlorine, isn't it? Yeah. And I can vent. No, it's not powered. I can vent the hydrogen. Yeah, hydrogen. Yeah. Right, so if I sort of copy this, all of it, I guess, and we'll just adjust as needed. What direction is this going to be best in? Probably that, isn't it? Yeah, and then I can attach the pipes. So the pipes need to attach sort of in the middle. About there, maybe? And I don't need this to vent chlorine. Oh, I got rid of the pumps, didn't I? Think they connect in the middle? Yeah, let's put a... Oh, I've only got one of them. So pumps. So this is red belt, okay. Oh, and yellow belt, crikey. I think I might just max level on my belt. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because that'll do that. Inserters as well. Yeah. Okay. And actually the pipe as well, I guess. Everything's purple. Everything's coming up purple. Right, let's put these back in. Right. That there. Oops. Oh, it needs water as well, doesn't it? Okay. There's water there, so that's convenient. Or maybe just straight down? Which is closer? I think that's closer, isn't it, technically? Because I got rid of the... Oh, no, I didn't. It obviously brought them back. Right. Fine. There we go. No. Go across there. Water pump. Turbine. Place that in the wrong place. Power pole, which I've run out of as well. Pipes, which I've run out of. Doing well. Doing well. Okay. So we need a new station here. I guess I could work it backwards. Good one. So we put a... What have them there? Belts. Okay. Put a balancer on that. And then... the station is going to need to be, what, there-ish maybe? Yeah, that should work. So I need the junction there. Station. Signals. Right. Oh yeah, it was... Blimey. Have you got any? Oh, you got some rail. You've got some rail. Right. Unloading. Unload 4. Okay. Connect these up. I just do as much as I can. We have to do a round trip to restock. Purple belt is way over the top for this, but let's get the grader. These need to be stacks. No, they don't. These need to be stacks. Okay. Don't suppose Spider's got any of that stuff. So that would be the stone coming in. Gets crushed into the sand. This electrolyzes it. In which case, that's going to need to connect to water as well, isn't it? That. Right. That electrolyzes it into hydrogen and chlorine somehow through the miracle of... I don't understand how that works. Pumps, it's not putting in because I set them to 0. Go. I didn't bring any of them because I'm an idiot. Okay. So, what we need is... Oh, we've probably got enough. It's just it's set to 0 on my inventory. Weird. So we need lots of blue bell. Is 300 enough? Probably not. Oh, we do still need more. Okay. So we need... Yeah, 100 purples is fine. So lots of blue belt. In fact, is that belt... Needs to go in the opposite direction, doesn't it, I think? Obviously, we need to hook all of this up. Balancer and what have you, but... Yeah. are we on? We're on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 4. 5 to 4. Okay. About there, maybe? Okay. Oops. Mm. Okay, so what's he saying we would need? We'd need several hundred blue. So I think maybe I'll shove that a bit further. Lots of... Oh, there's rail in there. Is that needed? No. Lots of pipe. We very much run out of pipe, so lots of pipe. And more of the miners. I added those on radar. We can bump that radar to a level 2. Spider in. Okay, have you got anything that would be usable? I guess we could put the trains in. So, need a stone one here. Oh, I already put that one in. So you've got more fuel, haven't you? So this one's going to go and collect stone. And it's going to do that by going from load 3 to whatever I'm going to call this station. Which is going to be unload or rare. Okay. And it needs to go, so it needs to be full there and empty there. Off you go. However, it's now never going to get any fuel. Huh. So, what I probably need it to do is maybe go back to the proper unload, because I don't actually need that much chlorine. I've sort of massively overproduced it, because the other one is doing lithium as well. So if we go to a proper unload every so often, you know, every like once a cycle or something. So we do one trip to here and one trip to there. Maybe. Yeah, that'll hopefully work. Fingers crossed. Right, so What do we want this one to do? What we want this one to do? I haven't named this station. So this needs to be load 2. And you need to go from load 2 to unload. And you need to be full and empty. And I might as well send you out to there. Because then hopefully you'll get a little bit of fuel extra as well. You I could probably send to there to make sure you've got a bit of fuel. Because we don't need you to do anything yet. And we need to head home. What's going to be the quickest route? I guess if we go that way. And then sort of get into there. Something like that. Right. Okay. Okay. Cracking. How do you know? Oh, it's 6:30. Okay. So, we could do that experiment, basically. Because we're nearly there, in terms of that. So I'm starting to feel that these streams are a bit sort of like me just filling time, almost. Because, I say, we would have to go proper mega base and build actual, you know, bases to build the sciences and all that sort of stuff. You know, in order to really do this. And, I say, I'm not against doing that fundamentally, but I feel like I've done this mod now, or at least done a playthrough on this mod. So what I'm suggesting, basically, so the reason this is ramping up, I believe, is because of the Factorio Extended. That may be completely wrong. It may be that this is like completely new for Factorio Extended. Krastorio 2 rather, Extended. So what I'm suggesting, we'll do a loop round, I think, and you know, get the bits and pieces and go back and just finish this off. Because this is just, it's effectively what I've been doing for several streams now. It's just almost like, you know, chasing the bottlenecks, which is... Oh, wait, was there an extra one? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, yeah. Which is fine. I don't, you know, that's part of Factorio. I do enjoy playing that. But in terms of this, so it feels like I'm sort of done. I don't know if anyone, you know, knows Catherine, you know, Catherine Sky, her videos. Most recent 248k one. She's almost expressed a very similar symptoms. I mean, I'm not, you know, she was bored. You know, was her problem with continuing with 248k. And I wouldn't say I was bored, but I say it feels like I've, you know, I'd rather start, if I was going to do a Krastorio 2 mega base, I'd rather do it almost starting from a... Wait, why did that not... Oh, no? Oh, because it's trying to... Oh, is it down a loop? Maybe. I can't tell. 93. So it's obviously gone and come straight back. Rather than collect any fuel. Okay, never mind. But yeah, sort of, you know... it feels like I'm just filling time, filling space. And I'd rather move on to something else. And if I want to do a Krastorio 2 mega base, then I would do that properly with like the biters turned on and that sort of thing. So yeah, so what I'm proposing is effectively we turn off Krastorio 2 Extended and effectively see what happens, if anything. It could well just break the whole thing. But it seems like, you know, this bus was fine and it did the job, but, you know, I'd do it differently next time, you know. It's that sort of territory where I'm at, I think, at the moment. So yeah, so that's the plan. But so we'll loop, it's only R6, so I'll sort of loop round again. Why are they not bringing me all this stuff? And go and fill the things in. Because it's not that, it's, you know, with Spider, it's not that short, but it's not a long journey. I've probably got too much in my inventory again, though, haven't I? Can I get rid of maybe chests? Because I don't really need any of them. Where's the other ones? There. Get rid of these. I should order up a lot more. Well, I can do that. I don't need it for this, do I? No. Because Spider was carrying all the rail, so it's all fine. I don't suppose steel's working properly now, is it? It's absolutely crammed full. Yeah. So steel's all clogged up. Don't really quite understand how I'm getting so much out of green circuits, but fine. Oh, that's a point, actually. I was making rare metals as well out of... Oh! Aha. That's what I was doing to compensate. I was making it out of raw... out of matter. But it's only a tiny amount, isn't it? Maybe that's what I thought that would cope. I don't remember, but... How are we doing? So, everything's yellow there. I mean, if I am short or something, I wouldn't... you know, well, say I'll just do what I'm thinking. I mean, if nothing happens, or we have to do something big scale, you know, anyway, then I don't mind going a bit later. But if it's too much, I'll just take it as, you know, we'll do another stream at some point where I finish it and, you know, properly. So is it really just rare metals as the whole base? Because don't blues use rare metals in this? I assume that's what should be on those two. Those two belts, looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just too much demand, not enough train. I mean, I could also go and, you know, upgrade these because they're only blue. They've not got any modules in. Blah, 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 blah. So. Might tag some of these stones while we move. Yeah, the next big, you know, adventure for me is giving angels a go. I'm not going to do bobs and angels. I'll do them separately, and then maybe do combined at some point. But I'd quite like to give space exploration a go. Is it worth taking that stone? as well, but I've no idea, like anyone else, no idea when the proper expansion's coming. I'm sort of hoping Christmas. It would be nice for them to at least give some hint, even if they don't want to reveal any secrets or anything. Some sort of hint when we might be getting the thing. Would not go amiss. I said, they've at least seemed to have learnt their lesson about not saying things, because the whole Russian, you know, price increase, which was clearly just a cock up. Somebody put an extra 0 in, but they didn't say anything. didn't manage to dig the hole even deeper. I think a lot of people review bombed it, didn't it? But it's actually gone to. It used to be sat Factorio 2. Oh, wait there. That's like the second best rated game on Steam for a long time, but it got a couple of review bombs basically at one point, and kind of went down. Okay, so we need to hook it all up. That's yellow belt still for some reason. Wait, is that exactly the amount of blue belt I've got? You're kidding. Brought exactly the right amount of blue belt. Okay. Right, so we need to put these pipes in. One or more trains needs to do its business. Why is it not? Oh, I bet that's because it's stuck here, is it? Yeah, they're all waiting here, look. Let's send that one off. And what have you got? Are you the one? No. Okay, so this is the one we want to come back. We'll let it do a little bit of a unload so that it will fuel up. I can't see how much fuel it's got. It's off the bottom of the screen. I guess let's just wait until it sort of stops. The inserter stops. It's quite a lot of fuel to put in. Oh, that'll do. And then let's just bring it back here. Instead of waiting to unload there. I might give myself a reverse problem there in that there's too many trains to unload basically. And it'll it'll only come here very occasionally. Anyway, let's put this water on. There we go. Let's check I've hooked it all up properly. See if these electrolyzers are electrolyzing. Oh well, ready to electrolyze. Obviously they can't until they get sand. Super duper. Oh, this was the leftover, wasn't it? We can get rid of that. Don't need that. And don't need that. Oops. Need that there. There we go. There's some sand. There's some stone coming in. How much fuel did it put in? Okay, so it's about half full. Are we electrolyzing? Yes, we are. And that's giving us chlorine. Okay. So we need to hook this one up to everything else. So... how am I going to get that in there? I guess I need an underground, don't I? That. Right, let's do that. Oops. Just a sec, we'll just sort of get this up and running. Now save it. Just run a pipe like that. Make sure they're all going. I sort of don't care if it's all, you know, if they're not all running full chat and stuff, because it's not actually that much rare earth metals I need, sort of thing. But we could put speeds in here and, you know, get it really, really pumping. That's not connected, that one, is it? Mm-hmm. Oops. Looks like it could do with some more crushers, actually. When do I on the other one? It runs fine. Can I increase that? So it should be venting the oxygen, which for some reason counts as pollution, but there you go. Where's this in contents? Go. So this is all chlorine. Yeah. Yeah, because like some of these run out of stuff, you know, to mine. They'll stop demanding chlorine, so then it'll fill into other machines that, you know, will actually start working. And it's not, it's like a tiny amount of chlorine it needs. Okay. And are you running? You're running. 2.2. Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll take that as a stopping place for now. I mean, we might be popping back because it might all fall apart, but I'll give that a save. Hang on, I'll just switch screen. What am I going to put on? Let's put no. Right. Okay, so I'll save that. So just quitting out of the thing. Oh, I mean, this is my schedule for the weekend. So basically, we're back tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I'll be playing the aesthetic series. So in that series, I am trying to build like a. I mean, technically it's a mega base, but mega base isn't the goal. It's like 1,000 science a minute, but they're meant to be attractive looking factories, basically, as if it's almost like inspired by Satisfactory, where you can make quite attractive looking factories. So if I turn off extended endgame, that'll restart the game. Yeah, and I'm going to be working on a steel build. It's about halfway done. Well, I say that. It takes me ages because I make them look as pretty as I can, but it'll have a. I've done a thing where I've like done like trains across a giant lake to bring the iron ore down to the steel build. But I've not hooked it up and it's not working properly. But eventually it'll be loaded onto trains, loaded onto another harbour system. I've already got a harbour system on the go, so yeah, it's quite a fun series, but I mean, it's going to take. I'm going to be playing it like until the middle of next year, probably, because it's really big builds. Right, so if I load this up. Is that going to work? Okay, so if I just hit load, and we'll pop back. So what I've done, I've turned off the Factorio extended mod. So this is just Krastorio 2 extended. So this is what it's telling me is missing. Intergalactic transceiver loading, combinator, okay. Removed recipes, okay. See, I don't know what it now counts as, like, winning the game or anything like that. I'm not entirely sure, in a sense, what's going to happen. If anything at all. So this has disappeared. Okay. It still exists, though. I thought it said it removed it. I guess maybe because it has the extended mod version? I've actually got another one of these. So pop down. Am I in Spider now? No. We'll pop down. I should have done this before I did this. But we'll pop down to here. I'll put the transceiver on the list. Because what I'm assuming is that we just have to do like one cycle basically. And that'll be the end of the game. Is it not on that list? But I've just already got it on my thing. Huh. Unless it's in military, is it? Because it's... Oh, there it is. I mean, it might have deleted it. We can always build it again. But, I say, I did have a second one. Look how green the water is. Yeah, so let's say the aesthetic series tomorrow. And then Monday will be Satisfactory 2. The second Satisfactory stream of the weekend. I'll be continuing with the train build. So I've been trying to work out a way of doing trains. Obviously, I need to implement it like right around the base, right around the map. But I only did T-junction. I worked out how to do T-junction. But I need to work out how to do like a lift part, as it were, like something that gets me up a level, whether it's just, track at an angle or... Because unlike belts, angle track works, but you get a weird thing where it does the angle up. But also then I need to do like left junctions. I've sort of realised that I've built my factories in different ways. So some of them suit a right-hand drive and some of them suit left-hand drive because of how I've done the stations. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about that. But I need a way of doing basically taking a split off of a train so that it can go into the factory. I could use a T-junction, but might do something separate, The main thing is working out how to build the rails, because the rails is like really flexible and stuff and satisfactory, but also a little bit sort of painful. You're gonna... Did it bring me it? Oh. So it looks like it's deleted that. Okay. That's not a problem. We can get one built. I didn't leave the... I did have an assembler making them. Because it was like really expensive in the other one, so hopefully it's not as expensive. It seriously got rid of it, did it? Okay. Right, let's go and... In fact, why am I getting spiders? I'm quicker on my own. Okay, so let's use one of these, which I don't have anymore. So I got rid of them all. I don't really need them. Oh, it's such a mess, this list. There they are, advanced assemblers. Get one of them. Right, and then we're going to need some quest chests, which I got rid of. Doing well. Oops. Okay. Put that substation on. Okay, you built that. Let's just whack a load of them on. So if this is going to make me one of these, then I need all of this stuff. Oh, that's expensive as well. Okay, anyway. 750 concrete. I sort of assumed it wouldn't delete the recipe, but it appears to have. I mean, I assume this is, you know, I don't know. I don't know if this is, you know, not actually how you win it, as it were. But, so 750 concrete. We want 1,000 rare metals. Okay, that might be interesting since that's what's missing. Where's rare metals? Thousand of them. And then what else? 750 concrete and say 500 ECUs. And 500 immersium plank. And 500 immersium beam. And 300 AI cores. Which are there. 300 of them. I could put some speeds in this. Not that it's got stuff, but when it does. On the way 100. Okay. Wow. 740 on the way for that. 350. 120 and 500. 300. Okay. So I think rare metals is going to be the stalling point. Could I just go and steal some of that from here? I could, couldn't I? We're robbing Peter to pay Paul, but... at least get them in there. $300 on the way. Nearly there. So it's got the plate now. Was it 1,000 beams? No, 500. And how many are you bringing? 470, okay. So it's just waiting for the bots to arrive now. What's the craft time on this? 600 seconds again. Right. Why has it deleted the recipe then, if it's like identical? It seems a bit weird. Let's get some of these on. Can I sneak a couple of extra bacons on? There they are. Ah, dear. So we get... I have to bring him to me. Oh, it's made it! Shouldn't that have taken 10 minutes? Okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't care that it makes the second one, but... It's fine. So can I pop this on here again? Yeah. Not enough power. Huh. At least 15 gigawatts of power input in order to charge. Ah, so that's different to the extended version. Although I guess it's doing the single one, is it? And I would have had to have done that for the extended version as well then. So am I not producing 15 gigawatts then? I'm producing 12.7, okay. Unless it's... Yeah, okay. So, I should be able to solve that with some more of these, I think. Because each of those produces... What? Let's have a look at my power chart. Although I'm guessing we're... can I work that out? I don't know how many I've got. Because each of those is 6. No, each of those is 3. So if I get one of them in, we should be sorted. Yeah, okay. So where's one of them? Because that's the fusion. There we go, this is the one. So we get another one of these in. Let's do 2, just to be... Just to be safe. I guess I could also add another one of these, really. A couple extra of these. If we're going to be profligate, let's be profligate. So, I need some water pumps then to support them. Turbine on them. Not true. Right. I'm kind of guessing there's enough in a backlog to support this. I don't actually know that I'm producing enough to support them long term, but so it should be sort of enough of a kind of backlog, really, or a stockpile, I suppose is a better way of phrasing it. Oh, what there you are. Yeah. Turbine. Let's do that one. So now producing 18.5. Okay, so hopefully it's doing what it's meant to be doing. Whoops. Because I never did, weirdly, I never did like a normal nuclear build on this. I went straight for fusion power because it knew stuff to play with. Right, let's have a look. Something's blinking and flashing over there. Is that because it's not doing something, or because it is? Not enough power? Oh, there we go. No, no. Oh. 19 gigawatts isn't enough? Huh. Okay. I guess because we're trying to do everything else? Or is it just that these don't have... Oh, these aren't built. I guess running the rest of the base is too much power. And that's not got fuel. Oh, in fact, how much antimatter have I actually got then? I was sort of hoping they'd have it built up in a stockpile. Wait, is that not where I'm making... Where am I making the fuel? Or maybe I'm not. Maybe it killed off the recipe. Because this is the matter fuel. And that's making them... I mean, we could get rid of that one. Don't need that anymore. No, that's producing them. Why are you not working? Fluid ingredient shortage, okay. So we're not making enough matter to support what we've done, or what I've done now. So sorry, just get rid of this one. Oops. Leave that bit at least. Does that get me enough? Why is this so thin? Oh! So it's... it's not really coping, is it? So I need more matter, basically. Oh, I see. So... it keeps firing up and then stopping? Okay. So if I remove it... there's no point in doing that. That'll also tell me what... okay, so my base consumption normally is about 6 gigawatts. So if we need 15, then I do need more. Okay, let's put more matter production in then. How am I going to do that? Is that wood backed up at all? That's going to take ages though to put all that. Because it's purple here. Oh no, it's the green circuits that's using it. That's quite a lot of belt to... so it's not, you know, running at full speed. And that's all purple. Let's see if we can do that at least. But all that, you know, stone and coal I've got in the chests, I can start requesting that up. and turn that into matter as well. So I think if we add on one more of these with just wood in it, basically, we're using wood. And then we sort of switch out bots, bringing in coal. So we want to request up like 1,000,000 coals. And then repeat that a few times, I guess. So that we can get lots of antimatter, lots of matter. So I don't know. I can bring it around here as well. I mean, because there's coal on that and it just stops there. So we could actually feed it in properly as well. But yeah, I don't know. That's enough, basically. Oh no, wrong recipe. That's coal to matter. With that. No. See, it's not, you know, it's not really coming in at enough speed to support that properly. I'm guessing there's probably wood in the chests as well, so maybe if I do a bit of that requesting. Is there no wood in there? No, don't look like there's any logistic storage with that in. Need to copy that down. So, if I was to try and run this like at rate, we would need 25 more. Well, let's put another couple in. See what that does. The trouble is, this is going to eat it. It's quite expensive. Is each one 1,000 then? 1,000, really? Crikey. Can you turn stone into metal? Oh, we can. Okay. Let's request that up as well then. Because there's loads of stone as well. I wonder how quickly it charges. So, because it might be better relying on those a bit more, maybe. But it's got 5 in that one. 4, 7. Okay. So maybe if we can get a bit of a backlog going there. What's this? Because it's just sat idle, so we could maybe put in even more of those. The trouble with that one is building these guys. They're quite slow. But yeah, we could easily get a couple more. In there. But yeah, how are we doing with matter? Doesn't even matter. In fact, 143, okay. Might run out of uranium. I stressed that too hard. How are we doing here? So I can bring, you know, there's coal available in the system, and I think there's like stone there as well. But it mean upgrading because it's a yellow belt, so it's nothing basically. So we can bring these in and feed them properly, not just what's sat around in the system. Because at the moment we're sort of dependent on the bots basically. I suppose at some point my science is all going to stop now because I'm not doing anything with it. If this, I don't know if this has to charge, and then it puts them, the tech cards in, or you just don't need the tech cards. How many has this made over here? It's got 3. Because it needs loads of stuff. Okay. Maybe hand feed some of that in. Oops. Why not hand feed it in? Put it into my inventory and then they'll put it in the chests, basically. What else does it need? Electric engines, I imagine? Yeah. But let's sort of bump these up a bit. Okay. And we'll swap out the modules. Oh, they didn't. I guess they got a lot to do already. Electric engines, have I got any? Can't see any. Hmm. Electric engines. I mean, I think I could trim out, you know, a lot of my production, actually. You know, because I bet these are the only ones going to chests, aren't they? Because there is obviously the electric engine production for the whichever science it is. Oh, I could get that one to make power as well, I guess. Which is the one that's using... Is it blue? Is it this one? No. Which is the electric engines? Yellow? Yes, here we go. There's 1 million on the belts. Awesome. Oops. Yeah, see, as the science eventually backs up, the base will almost go into idle mode. And I say, I don't know, there's probably enough now sat on the belts. If this only needs like 1,000 tech cards or something, or doesn't need any tech cards, then it'll all just sort of grind to a halt. So rather than active power usage, it'll be just the idle. Which will still be a lot, but it's not nowhere near. Oops. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for them. You're waiting for copper now, okay. How many have you made? You got 20, okay. I think that's enough to make another one. Have I got a pump and stuff? Yeah. Let's see then. Let's put it here somewhere maybe? Bit of water. That. We should fill all the rest of it out. We need to power this doohickey. Like so. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so it's 20 to the thing. Yeah, it's barely even breaking a sweat, this thing. Okay. Right. How are you doing on the matter front? Well, we've finally got some spare ones, so does that mean we're... We've got 3 there, 2 there, 10. 4. It's actually because the bots are so busy putting in coal and stuff. It probably is, isn't it? Have you done this one for me yet? Yeah, you have. So, what is the power? So 27.4 is my max, but it appears that it doesn't draw on the like accumulators, unless they're all, unless it sucked them all dry immediately. That wouldn't surprise me. I don't actually have that many built. Okay, let's try and plop it down again and see what it does. I don't know how quickly it charges either. People did say that I would need a lot of power, but then in the trial runs on the other one, it didn't actually draw the power in the same way. It says it's charging. Absolutely hammering the power. Oh, so it's literally sucking up every little morsel of power I can do. Okay. So I mean, this energy storage. 900. Oh, is that it? What? It drained them all out instantaneously? Is that what that's saying? Or were they just not charged? No, they're all full. And they're all full. What? Anyway, 5% there. So all we need is for it to not go below 15. Can I achieve that? How many of these have we got? 7, 10, 2, 4. I could start just spamming in these guys. I've got loads of them in storage. Worth trying that? Just to, like, alleviate the demand, maybe? I say I've got loads of them in storage, have I? Oh, it's not loads, is it? Huh. It's probably like 100 or so. I guess every little helps. It certainly let me put one extra row on without more roboports. Let's get the construction bots in on the action. How are we doing anyway? 11%, okay. I mean, maybe it doesn't need tech cards. I don't know. Maybe that's an extra bit that's added for the other one. Oh, we've still got a backlog here. And now that's not going to be demanding anything. Are we going to be safe? I don't see the bots. Has it drained all the coal out? Oh, wow. All the coal. I don't suppose we can do sand, can we? No, so we can't convert sand to matter. Could do biomass. Have I got much biomass? I got some biomass reactors, but maybe if I just swap one of those out. I don't think I've got a lot in here, just sort of where I've cleared biters out and removed creep. If any. They've probably put it in the other chests, haven't they? Right, let's swap one of these to biomatter then. Not you. Because you've got stone. No, you haven't. Lied to me. So we make this biomatter. I didn't think it'd drain out that quickly. But there you go. Biomass. Using. Yeah, because that's just going to go down and down, isn't it? So a quick fix would just be to put in some, you know, provider chests. Or, you know, storage chests on the lines I've got that have got stone in and stuff. So where can I do that? Oh, it's a rubbish fix because it's only yellow belt, but I can do it a lot earlier and get the bots to. So we'll put some. In fact, let's go all the way up here. Oh, if you're not brought to me, okay. Come on. Oh, gone. Okay. So yeah, I can just put sort of a row of chests here. That's probably enough. There's nothing done with this coal. So that'll take that over there for me. And I could boost the... It's still quite a long way, isn't it? But... Where's that going? Oh, of course, that's going into the plastic, isn't it? Yeah, we can add something on there as well. In fact, let's put a loader maybe at the end of the line. And have it push it all into a chest. But I needed to do stone as well. I've still got this stone patch. Wow, okay. No robot. Okay. Just a little bit of stone going in there. Where was I going to put that? So it's up here. Well, we're making plastic. Okay. So we could have this here. Is that going to work? So I have some loaders. Will they do it into... I don't... So there's some coal going in. How are we doing? We've got to be like halfway through now. I didn't think this would take this long. Oh. Oh, only a third. I think this is going to fail, isn't it? how are these doing? 4, 7. Might be okay. Might be okay. There's 5 in there still, okay. It gets a bit cold for them. Oh, what? There's no biomass. And what are these doing? Working extremely slowly. Wow, like properly slowly. Okay. We've still got the word, you know. Can't I? What else can I turn into matter? Because I got all of the. I mean, I could do oil. Do I have mineral water here? I do. Okay. Not exactly a lot, though, is it? So maybe I have one doing... Because it's used up all the stone. So with that being mineral water... I can get that from here. Oh, all the way around, isn't it? I don't think I'm putting that much in it. So, where the heck is the mineral water even coming from? Isn't it this one? Yeah. So is this just like, that's the leftover, is it? Why is there so much there? So that's all full. Oh. That's not connected, is it? I wonder if I chop that off for a particular reason, but that needs to go in. And then we'll have proper mineral water coming in. In fact, I don't know if it's enough to support it, but we could put a second one in. Can you put that pipe in for me? Still waiting. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice, nice. There we go. So it's a bit of mineral water. Oh, the thing's full. Well, not full. Long way off full. 40 odd is a lot better than nothing, which means this should be supporting itself. So how cheeky can I get? I wonder what those are set to then, given it's such... So this has got 10 in. Maybe I should bump that up. Since we got so much matter. I wonder if that's one of the particularly good ones where it gives you quite a lot of stuff. quite a lot of matter for not very much input. Oh, what's that recipe? So the biomass was a bust. Okay, so how are we doing? So I mean, so everything's backed up now, which kind of saves us power. It's probably enough, like in the system to, not on the belts basically. If it does need tech cards. Oh, these are only set to 1. Wow, okay. Well, we'll change that then. Because I'm wondering if we put 2 more in. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Because it looks like it's proportional to what you can put into it, basically. I say, I don't understand why they're charging it. It's got this big demand. Oh. So, do I keep going? It's 7:30. I'm way over time technically, but I say I'm kind of hoping this is the last Krastorio 2 stream. Oh, we're 2/3 of the way through. So will it get even quicker when it gets that extra antimatter in? Because that's the kicking in now. That seems to have spiked up again, so it looks like it is taking that in. So I don't quite know why it's charging the things rather than discharging them. That doesn't seem to make sense, but okay, whatever. Wonder if I could get some more panels in as well. So pop some in there. And there maybe? If they haven't got them, you know, they won't put them in, will they? But I'm pretty sure it'll have built some more of those. Every little helps, every little helps. 72%, so it should be done by 8. It's a lot more exciting than the extended version. It's a bit sort of, as I say, dull. That's not quite the right word. Sort of dry, I guess. Okay, so it's now struggling to produce them. Have I stretched it too far? Well, we've got 2 there. 8, 11, 3, 3. None, but 3 on the way. 3. it's got 7 in it, 5 in it, 7. So we should be okay. I guess we could check this one. Yeah, it's still 30 odd of them. I mean, this is relatively easy to double up. It seems to be hovering around the 30 mark. Risk with this one will be the acid, I think. Oh, and that one's not got any. Okay. Is that just lazy bots? I think it might burn through them quite quickly. Because they're at maximum demand. So yeah, it might be worth us going... How far cloud bursts are we? 80%? Okay. It might be worth us sort of just doubling this up. Reducing the nuclear fuel just in case. Yeah, because the heavy water's okay. Are you... Yeah, you're not running... So what I was thinking is I can basically take that bit, flip it... Oh, it won't let me flip it, will it? But I can put it there. Get rid of those bits. Oh, have I not got any medium power poles? What? Oh, they're not on the list. They've obviously accidentally deleted them. So is that making new ones? Yeah. Yeah, very good. So you're going to start working? Oh, I need to hook that. Go in. The old heavy waters. Is it worth putting some... Maybe? Is 10 enough? I mean, I think we're almost there, aren't we, I guess? Can't be far off. Where am I going up in? Yeah, 94%. So what does it do when we get there? That's the big question. I assume I have to actually activate it. It's not an automatic thing. I presume need to give you a choice about when you do it. Six. I assume that's them running out of fuel and stuff. So I don't understand why this accumulator is charging rather than discharging. Well, here we go. 98%. 99. $100. and the activate button. So here we go. We'll see what happens. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is Krastorio. You have crash landed on this alien planet, and in order to have any hope of survival, script a transceiver and send a distress call to your home planet. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. Okay. Okay. So it nukes your base, basically. Is that the idea? Or it's like a nuke going off? So what happens if you hit continue or finish then?
Message received. Dispatcher rescue starship. Estimated time required. 268 years.
So basically, wow, it's just completely nuked most of my base, hasn't it? Yeah, okay. So you can keep going, I guess, but with no real purpose. I don't know if it does anything different with finish then. Might do that in my own time. But there we go. So that's Krastorio 2. The game that nukes your base. That's quite an explosion it's done, isn't it? Because I'm over there. So it's that. In fact, it's done it in the eye shape, is it? Looks like. That's like the shape of the eye. Cool. Right, well, there we go. That was interesting. I suspected it would do something different. I thought it was going to send us to another planet. I thought it would, and that's why it popped up that message. That it would send us to, you know, you'd have to start again, basically. I thought that's what it was going to be. You know, I suppose it meant, you know, because it is a transceiver and it sends a message, so that might make sense. And that's a little joke of it's going to take you 268 years to get rescued. So I thought it might blast you over to a different planet. So there we go. So that's Krastorio 2. I'm not going to actually continue, and I might just redo that and sort of see what it says when it's, you know, if you hit finish, just, you know, for my curiosity. But otherwise, that's it. I say the next mod pack I'll tackle is the Angels set, and I'll probably have fewer, like, of the weirder mods on. Not weirder, but a few of the extra mods on. I certainly won't have these construction companion robot things. But I might turn, you know, biters down, because there's like the exploration pack, which is still in alpha, I think it's said it was. But it does downgrade biters if you don't use that. But yeah, so that'll be the next overhaul mod. But I won't be doing that next week. I think what I'm going to do, because of the situation, certainly the next few weeks, because I'm going to need to drive down, you know, to where I'm moving to, and find a flat to rent. So I anticipate the Friday and Saturday streams will be defunct. I'll be, you know, driving down basically, and I'll probably stay there overnight. Yeah, look at a load of places on Saturdays. However, I mean, that's not going to be, you know, they're not going to want to show me flats on Sunday. So the Sunday stream and Monday stream will continue for the next couple of weeks at least. But then they'll probably knock off when I need to do the actual moving, because I'll be driving back and forth, and, you know, packing stuff up and getting loaders in and all that sort of stuff. So basically, streams are going to tail off essentially, and I'll keep going with my two. Obviously, Satisfactory is basically never ending, it appears. And I'll keep going with my Blueprint series and Aesthetic series, you know, in the interim, because they're both, you know, nowhere near finished anyway. So there's months of streams left there. And we'll leave the overhaul mod until I'm all set up and back to full strength. So yeah, so if you have been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and you might consider coming back for another one. Oh, I should pop my schedule up again, I guess. Basically back tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and Monday 5 o'clock for Satisfactory. If you're new, obviously follows appreciated, but there's also all the VODs, basically. So all of my VODs for all of my series, Satisfactory, Factorio, Various, and Disosphere Program, all on there. And Discord, I mean, the idea of Discord is to do some multiplayer stuff, some community streams or something like that. But obviously that's all on hold until I'm all back up and running. But yeah, so if you have been watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Cheers Magistus. This has been Krastorio 2. Thanks for watching. Cheers.